You are interested in the unknown, the mysterious, the unexplainable. That is why you are here.
Hello, Jim.
Hello. Hey, Jason, how are you?
I'm pretty good. Expecting a big winter storm, as is a lot of the country. I mean, the whole East Coast, at least, I guess, is pretty much expecting the big blizzard.
Yeah.
Coming on Saturday night, Sunday, I guess.
I think Saturday night onto Monday, but yeah, it makes me wish I was at
all the way to Monday, yeah.
Trader Vic's or Halkahiki or one of those places during the storm, but have to hang in there for a little longer, I guess.
Yeah, well, I hit the beer distributor yesterday, got a 30-pack of Coors Light, so I should be all right.
Gotcha. All right. They also have a liquor store. I got to stop at the food store tomorrow and Target, so that should be fun. But
yeah, good luck with that.
Whatever. I got my riot shield. I've got my I'll be fine. I'll be fine. I'll be all right.
All right. And so let me see. Maybe I'll all right. So let's not forget this.
Yes.
Interplanet Volume 1 now available at Fund My Comic. Space opera, tale of a Cold War between two planets, spies, wizards, sorcerers, and of course, tales of conspiracy and madness. Short stories of the cosmic horror variety. Now, on to the discussion this week. I watched more British horror, this time not involving wizards or ghosts from the past. No Welsh mythology, no time loops or time warps. Actually, this episode of Hammer's House of Horrors had no supernatural elements in it at all.
Not really, no.
Yeah.
Two Undertakers. I saw them, but
Undertakers, yeah, definitely some creepy stuff, some gruesome subject matter here. This is episode 2 of the Hammer House of Horror anthology series. Came out around 1980, and obviously from the Hammer studio. The episode 1 we talked about a few months ago, about a witch who transports herself from getting burned on the stake into the present time, where she makes some present day people miserable. This time we have an intrepid reporter infiltrating some kind of diet cult. This was not like a great episode, but I will say it had its share of twists and turns. I had no idea where it was going. I was quite surprised by where this episode ended up taking us. This reporter, she does the ladies page. I did not make slides, but there was one shot I really wanted a picture of. Right in the beginning, there's a shot of a Dunkin' Donuts, which I think has to do with, the theme of the episode is weight loss, but right. Like half the sign is missing. You could tell it's a Dunkin' Donuts sign somewhere in London, I guess, or maybe a different, British city, English city. But it's just kind of tragic. I cannot remember ever seeing a Dunkin' Donuts with half the sign missing. Is that an indication of the economy of England, in the 70s? I don't know. But our reporter, who is told is fat, though she does not look fat at all to me.
No.
Not even one of those situations where it's like old, like a long time ago, where they had different standards. This lady just seems thin. They did not even bother giving her a padded outfit or anything. And she infiltrates this new diet cult that is going on with this one guy who yells and humiliates people, apparently to shame them into losing weight. But then, oddly enough, another guy, he just says, even though this guy is a little bit on the heavy side, our fitness guy, former PE teacher, it tells him, "Oh, you're fine, mate. Go out to a restaurant, have a steak and some potatoes. So a little peculiar, and I really thought that this was, and there's also some shenanigans going on in a a funeral home, undertakers, a mortuary, quite grisly. But I thought this was going to take like be kind of like The Substance, something weird about dieting or something like that. But as our reporter delves deeply into this, I don't want to spoil it because the ending is quite surprising. You don't learn why the episode is called the 13th Reunion. The final moments, I mean, up until then, it's all about a diet clinic and some very shady undertakers dismembering dead bodies. There's a scene where one of the guys takes a pill and starts hallucinating. And like, what does this have to do with everything? And it turns out not too much. It's like it's just a way to kill the guy. The fact that he's hallucinating and stuff, there's no deep significance to it. It's not until the final scene we learn what is going on, what was the plan, what was the sinister plan someone had in setting up a diet clinic to lose weight. And it does involve one of my favorite themes, which I don't want to give away, has to do with travel, people resorting to, desperate people resorting to extreme things to survive. And I'll just leave it at that. So a pretty neat little story. Not the best episode of Hammer House of Horror I've ever seen, but worth a look, especially if you're interested in maybe like a non-supernatural, because no supernatural elements in this. Pretty grisly, although there's like, I don't think there's a little bit of blood, but hardly any in the episode. It's all off camera, but it is pretty grisly, the stuff that goes on off camera. It's nothing at all like The Substance, but worth a look. All right, so there you have it. Hammer House of Horror, Episode 2, The 13th Reunion. All right, and so we also watched, Jim, was this RoboCop?
Well, kind of, yeah. I guess a very early version of RoboCop, but maybe not as aggressive. And maybe a little more articulate. And I haven't seen RoboCop in a while, but yeah, I would say this guy's a more refined version of RoboCop. Maybe not quite as aggressive, not quite as destructive.
Yeah, not maybe, so much with the brute force.
Yeah, maybe not quite as cool, but well, no, I guess he's cool in his own way.
He's cool. He has that yellow flat cap.
Yeah, exactly. He's got the cool suit.
It's not every day you see a robot with a bright yellow ivy cap on.
Not at all. No. And speaking of, there was this really cool record store. Here's the, you guys can see that. And there's the cool hat and the cool red suit he wears.
Oh, sweet. Yeah.
So, basically.
Some dancing kids.
Yeah. So, I think Toei would release, these every year, I believe, as I recall. So there's a really cool record store in Ardmore, PA called Plastic Fantastic, and unfortunately, it's no longer there. But they had a lot of a lot of vinyl records. And I saw this, and it's even the price tag is still on there. But I saw this, it's like, oh yeah, I gotta get this. I gotta get this.
Sure.
But listened to it a lot, even though I wasn't sure what they were saying. But this character especially really I gravitated towards so much. I think I knew Kamen Rider because here's Kamen Rider V3. I knew Kamen Rider, but not this guy. But
okay.
But thanks to the magic of
that, I didn't realize. I thought this was just a robot detective album with a bunch of illustrations, but it's actually sort of like a compilation, a bunch of different characters from different shows. All right.
Let's see. So it says cool. Ooh, sorry guys. Golden TV comic big I think parade, but basically 13. So I think there's 12 more like this. I think
oh wow.
I think August said he's got some of these as well.
Yeah.
He said, yeah, don't. He said, don't sell them, don't throw it away. But no, sir, I will not. I will.
Oh
This is gonna
God,
stay
no.
with
Yeah.
me. Yeah, but never sold again. But I just always, who is this robot detective guy? Robot KTK.
Yeah.
And thanks to the magic of the internet, I could find out. So
Yeah.
let's see. I want to bring my
Whoops,
slides
wrong
in
one.
here.
Let me
Yep,
see.
plug. This is episode number 1.
There
Here we
we
go.
go.
So it starts. Geez, Japanese jails are really scary looking. No wonder they're fighting
Yeah.
people over
Yeah.
there. It's so
Wow.
so we begin at a Japanese prison. This character here, let's get a little closer. There he is. This is Kuroda.
Mm.
So him, along with 2 other gentlemen, Okazaki and Date, who we'll see later on, 10 years ago, or sorry, 5 years ago, they stole 1 billion yen, but only this guy took the fall for it. Other
Mm.
2 didn't. So they don't really go into detail of why. So he was expecting to be picked up by those guys, or one of them, but he's not. Instead, he gets picked up by a very mysterious car here,
Mm.
driven by a very mysterious figure that says, well, hey, those guys, Okazaki and Date, they ain't coming. They're going to split the 1 billion amongst the 2 of them, and they're going to leave you out of it.
Yeah.
So he says, hey, I'll tell you what, you signed a bad contract, and I will get the 1 billion yen for you and split it, 50-50. We'll take, by the way, the evil organization is called BAD. That's just bad.
Right. Yeah.
So okay, maybe not the most creative names, but I accept it.
Mm.
So basically, the problem is that Kuroda here doesn't know where the 1 billion yen is.
Mm.
But the guy says, no problem. I'll make them talk. And we can't really get a good look at the guy's face. We will soon, but can't really get a good look. But there's a contract that the
Yeah.
guy has to sign. So you sign
Mhm.
this, and I'll get you that 1 billion yen. We'll
Yeah.
take half, but you can have the other half. And it's kind of cool right here. You can see kind of make it the letter B in the skull.
Oh,
And the
all
D
right.
in the end.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And the A in the middle. I thought it was kind of clever.
Yeah. Yeah,
So
for
it
sure.
says, here we go. So Bado no, I believe that's Chi Sujin. So okay, so last week we had a laughing salesman. Now we got a killer salesman.
Right. Yeah.
So yes, so Seru Zunan. So a phone rings, and that is Okazaki, one of the 3 thieves that stole the 1 billion yen. And let's see. The call's being listened by these 2 cops. The young one, his name is Shinjo, and the other one is named Shiba, but he calls the older cop Pops.
Mm.
So let's see. So Okazaki takes the call, and it's Kuroda, the guy that we just saw getting, freed from jail, saying that, tell me where the 1 billion is, or by midnight you're gonna die. And it's
Mm.
like, oh, screw you! You got nothing. You can't threaten me.
Yeah.
He boasts that nobody can get in of my apartment, in or out. It's locked. Even an ant can't get in. So it's 12. He's like, yeah, see, no biggie. Nobody came to murder me. I'm still alive. But notice there's a kind of a small opening over the door, and these things, these little gray discs are going through, and he's still talking on the phone. He's like, yeah, and these pieces are kind of coming together. It looks like they form that,
Yeah.
and that is a killer salesman.
Yeah.
So he's come to kill Okazaki with this gun thingy he's got on his arm. Yep, but bam. The 2 cops are listening in. They come up running up the stairs, but it's too late. He's dead, and they're trying to figure out, they're racking their brains of how exactly, the doors were locked, the windows were locked. How did somebody get in and kill this guy, and how did they get out? It's like, I have an answer. They hear a voice, and it turns out to be our hero. That's a robot. Robot Detective K.
Yeah.
And there's this very cool cap. He's got the what you call it again? The flat cap.
Yeah. Flat cap. It's also called Ivy cap.
Ivy
Driver's
cap's
cap.
yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool for the 70s.
Yeah.
And he notices, well, I think I've got an idea how the guy got in and out. So, he also has enhanced hearing, and he can tell the killer is still in the vicinity.
Yeah.
So he chases after him. He has like special vision to see, at night, and also, I think it also works as like kind of like an X-ray and also a telescope. So he sees the killer getting away, but he chases him after his Patolka patrol car. Patolka. So Japanese are very big on abbreviations and portmanteaus. So Pato is patrol.
Yeah. And
so he's chasing after the guy, the killer, but a truck gets in the way, but no problem. He has this car's got has a CDF, so press the button, and he's airborne. He's flying. So he does catch up with this killer salesman. They do have a little bit of a skirmish. He gets away. Then we go to a scene where we see this Robot Detective K. He has been ordered by the chief of police to pick up Shiba, the older cop we saw, and he's not really receptive to Robot Detective K. He literally, in this scene, he literally shoves him out of the way.
Yeah, kind of classic old veteran cop. Bugged by the younger young partner.
Exactly, yeah, but not he's bugged, but he's younger, and also that he's a machine, he's a robot. And he goes to this boss, the chief, says, why do I have to work with this robotic jerk? Right in front of him. And he goes, well, hey, it's the way of the future, and the day of hunches is over, and now we're going to be more science oriented. So yeah, we're hiring robots, so get used to it. So now this guy, I think he was like an informant or like a stool pigeon, but he knows. Okazaki is dead, and we still have the third thief, Date, still around. But this guy knows where he is, as he's connected. He insults Robot Detective, but Robot Detective lifts him up and tries to leave him, take him out of the room. But this guy does know where Date is, and turns out Date is on a yacht.
Oh, right.
In the harbor. So there's Date there, and he's like, hey, if anybody comes for me, I'm not going to end up like Okazaki. I got a gun. And a pretty big gun. And note that guns, especially like that, are hard to get in Japan. So this guy's got that's like a shotgun, or that's a pretty impressive gun. So it's like, yeah, they want to come and get me, let them try. So I think he's actually calling. I think the yacht has a radio and says, hey, you gotta get out of there. You're in trouble. And Date is like, yeah, whatever. So Robot Detective jumps in the water and tries to save him.
Oh yeah, also massive belly flop.
Yes.
They did not teach Robot Detective how to dive.
So of course, the killer salesman finds his way to Date. Is like, okay, I killed Okazaki. I'm going to kill you now. And they have a skirmish on the yacht. He not only takes his jacket off, he's got a very dramatic way of taking off his coat. He takes it off and he kind of like throws it several times. And they do a fight. But this character appears.
Oh yeah, that's a twist.
Yeah, apparently it's Mother, but we don't know.
Yeah, and apparently she's a robot
of some sort. Yeah,
I thought she was some kind of god or something.
Something, yeah, God of the robots. But that's unfortunately how the episode ends. But I didn't mind because it makes you want to watch more.
Yeah. It ends on a cliffhanger.
Some of the Toei series, like Spider-Man, those are self-contained stories. But these are like Kamen Rider V3. These are serialized.
All right, yeah.
So, but I kind of like that though. I like that a little better.
Sure.
So that's all I have for episode 1. But yeah, I thought a very enjoyable series. Kind of simple, but I
Cool.
enjoyed it. Of course, that's for 1973, so he's got the really cool you know flat cap or ivy
Yeah.
cap
Mm-hmm.
and the cool suit and a cool car. So and a pretty cool theme, I thought too. So now we know of Robot Detective K, and it is online for people to watch for free.
Yep, it's out there.
Yeah, it's out there. So I'm hoping that somebody hint hint wink wink nudge nudge like please put the rest of the series out because only I think I can only find episodes 1 and 2.
Oh, really? Oh,
Yeah, that's
bummer.
all they have. They
Oh,
also have
okay.
26. So
Yeah.
and 26 that's not really that long, but I think it remained popular with the 70s and the 80s.
Yeah.
And I
Okay.
think there's some folks that still remember today. But yeah, if somebody please put the rest of these out because I want to see the rest of it.
Yeah. Yeah. Robot Detective K. I wonder how serialized the story is. It's a story that just a thread that just continues through the whole series.
I think it did because I saw some Kamen Rider V3, another great series,
Yeah.
and as I recall, that was most of that was serialized too. So
Yeah.
so yeah, hopefully somebody will put this out on streaming, or of course I prefer DVD or Blu-ray, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, hopefully this will get the rest of this will get released because I want to see it.
All right. Yeah. Uh, yeah. After you watch the first episode, anyone would be dying to know what happens next. At least episode 2 is out there, which
Yes.
yeah, I hope to check out soon. Thank you, Jim.
No, thank you, Jason.
Most edifying, and we will return in a week with a brand new array of strange televised entertainments from the past, from our favorite islands of England and Japan.
Yes, indeed. Yes, there's so much more to. Both countries have a treasure trove of just series we never saw here. So both rabbit holes go down very deep.
True, yes. Interesting obsessions on those two islands. Thank you, Jim.
Oh
I'll
yes.
see you soon.
All right. Take care, everybody. Take care, Jason.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody. Bye.
Bye. Bye.